Well, it's Monday, September 18th. My brother and I are gonna go walk back into this spot that I hunted a decent amount last year. We both got doe tags, so we're just trying to get some meat in the freezer tonight. But there's not really much of a wind, so we're gonna take our time getting back in there. It's about 4:30 right now, so we only got a couple hours to sit. Last year when I was in there, they come out of private, walking in to the public to cross over to some private crop fields. So I'm hoping that they're doing the same thing as they were doing last year, and we can get right on them things. I know those woods are pretty overgrown, so any shot that we're going to be getting is going to be relatively close, but I think we should be in the money on it. It'd just be nice to at least see something. We don't really have super high hopes or nothing, but it's better than sitting on the couch doing nothing. We're going to take our time getting back in there, find a tree that we can both sit up in comfortably. I'm going to film him. Hopefully he can get something down. He's never shot nothing with a bow, and he just picked this bow up probably 2 months ago, got her all dialed in, so hopefully I can film him shoot his first deer with a bow, and then I'm bringing mine with too. But we're gonna get walking back in there, get hung up, and start hunting. Sorry, the thermals are gonna pull like down out towards that cornfield. So there's that, like 40 yards away, there's like those 6 trees that are all pretty straight. We'll set up in those, because this heavy trail comes up out of that bedding, and I've seen a lot of does move through there. You hit him. That's a buck, ain't it?
Yeah.
Dude, let's go. He's down right there, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I think you double lunged him. Did you hear the pop?
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my god.
I was like, I think it's like a 4. I was like, I think it's a 6.
Yeah, I seen his antlers when his head turned. Congrats. Oh, dude.
I saw like, I was like, alright, I see the outline of the body. And I just like left it there. I was like, okay. I'm like in the middle of him. And he took like one step. I was like, that's it.
He's down right there.
Damn, we gotta drag it. I haven't hit the freak out mode yet. Like I'm shaking a little bit. But...
Make sure you tell him it's Chris.
Aaron and I decided to go hunting because we both got done with work at a decent time. And, well, I shot a deer, so...
It's a buck.
It's a buck. I don't know, I just shot and I'm shaking a little bit, but it ended up being a buck. I think it's like a 6, potentially.
It's down.
Shot, and it was like, thunk. I was like, well, it definitely hit it. And then it ran like, I don't know, 20 yards and it stopped moving.
It made a really big pop, and I'm pretty sure he double lunged it at like 18 yards. Thought it was a doe, but sure enough, it was a buck.
The shakes are here now.
Yeah, he's shaking now.
It was
That's your first one with archery, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty excited, I think. We haven't found it yet, but I don't know if I have to pee or if I'm just shaking it out of me at the moment.
I get the same way when I shoot.
Yeah. Like, for a minute, I was like, oh, I'm good. And now it's settling in.
Yep. Yeah, that's if it sounds like you popped a beach ball, then you more than likely double lunged it.
I called him at like noon because I was going to come out here by myself, and I was like, oh, I wonder when he's getting off. This is that spot I was hunting last year a lot, and I was always running into does. I was like, I got a lot more time to hunt than he does. So I figured I'd see if he wants to come shoot a doe. And sure enough, he shoots a buck, and now he's shaking like none other. We're going to have to get him down out of this tree so he don't fall. Yeah, I figured we'd just call you and let you know the good news. We'll send photos.
Yep, pictures or it didn't happen, right?
Oh, I got it on video. All right, well, yeah, we'll send photos when we can.
Here's the arrow.
You got the arrow?
Broke the arrow.
Alright, hold on. Let's see the thing.
It's definitely lung.
There's some bubbles in it. Yeah, I think it's definitely lungs. Here we go. Found him?
Alright.
It's a buddy. I didn't get the broadhead back. That's like $10. Okay, let's go. How much bigger than before? You pulling or pushing?
Yeah.
We walked to the edge of public. He ran onto some private. Luckily, a buddy of mine, I knew his uncle owned some property just to the south of here. So I sent him a text message to see if he knew the owner of the property that was directly to our west. And lucky enough, he did. So we didn't have to walk all the way out of here, go knock on some doors. So I gave the guy a call. He allowed us to come out here and keep tracking that thing, which I greatly appreciate. There's no way we could have ended up harvesting that thing if we wouldn't have been able to get permission to walk out there and track it. But he ended up making a perfect double lung shot. And in the video you can hear it, it's a really loud pop. He ran a little farther than what was expected, but I had the Onyx tracker on and it ran 53 yards. So it really wasn't too far from where we were sitting. And the thing came in last light, we had a bunch of does coming around and had 2 fawns that came in all by themselves, and we were sitting there waiting for a doe to come in with her. Doe never showed up, and just when I was thinking about getting down to walk out to this field for the last 15 minutes or so of light, I see my brother moving, and I can hear a twig break, and he's over there looking, and I wasn't quite sure what was going on, and all of a sudden he picked his bow up like he was going to draw, and sure enough, here's this deer coming on through. I think it had to be no more than 20-yard shot, and our thermals were dropping a good 5-10 yards in front of the tree, so it was any closer I think he would have ended up smelling us. But this is my brother's first buck, and he hasn't shot a deer in 10 years, so I feel absolutely privileged to get the opportunity to come out here and film him, and let alone just be involved in him shooting his first bull buck. Pretty excited about it. He's still got a doe tag in his pocket, so we'll be out chasing does later on this year. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you can, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, helps us out a lot. Comment down below if you guys have been out and getting some success out in the deer woods. But again, I appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one.